Hello, my fellow YouTubers, people of the vinyl community. It's Tony P in the basement. I'm back. Yeah. I took the garbage out. I don't have to hide anymore. Before I get started, you notice I have a Red Sox hat on. Now, this is to pay homage to a fellow Vizier. He's up in the Massachusetts area. He's like a brother from another mother. Treats me so well. You know who you are. He's my main man. If you stick around, maybe I'll tell you who he is. But this brim's for you. Okay, my man? All right. You know who you are. Okay. But let me get back to the video. This video is another contest entry into a man by the name of, or a channel by the name of Calvinwazoo. Okay, Calvinwazoo. Now he has 10 questions, so I have to go on the computer to read them. Now, before I start though, let me give you the rules. And he says this. He's celebrating a 100 subscriber mark with a contest. Okay. The prize is a copy of Frank Zappa's Chunga's Revenge. I wonder if that's like Montezuma's Revenge. I don't know. Chunga's Revenge. And it's one of his, and he's going to send that out as a prize. I think that's pretty cool. Good job. But listen, there's more. Okay? The contest runs through January 31st. That's why I'm doing this quick, because today's the 28th, I believe. Be sure you subscribe to my channel to enter. Leave a comment that you've posted your entry down in the comments of that. And I'll put a link down here for you, excuse me. If you don't record videos for your channel, you can post your answers to the questions as a comment below. Hey, I think it's pretty neat. So even if you don't make videos, you can put comments, but you got to subscribe to this channel. Okay? That's what you got to remember. Okay, so let's have some fun. Now, his first question is this. Identify the source of my closing line in my videos. Tell us the artist, the song, and the album. Okay? So you have to watch to the end of his videos to figure that out, to find what he's talking about. So here it is. It's from the album Alarum. The song is called Tickle Me Pink, and the artist is a man by the name of Johnny Flynn. That's a real good song. The little saying, he goes, pray for the people inside your head. Let me say it again because I can't read fast. Pray for the people inside your head, for they won't be there when you're dead. I think I'd remember that little thing, but I couldn't. But that's question number one. Let's go question number two. Show an album connected with Frank Zappa or the Mothers of Invention that is not a Zappa or Mothers album. He'll explain more in the video. But here's mine. This is an original copy of The Animals, Animalism. Okay? 1964, 63, 64, somewhere in there. Okay? If you take it out, you can see it's well used. If you take it out, the album's in real good shape though. If you open this up, and let me find it. The last song there, and it's called Smokestack Lightning. I think it is. No, I'm sorry. The Other Side of Life. It's number 3, The Other Side of Life. If you can see that, I don't know if I can get my camera to focus. Way at the bottom here, it says arranged by Frank Zappa. Okay? I don't know if you can see it way in the bottom here. Arranged by Frank Zappa. Okay? That's The Animals. That's The Animals album. Animalism. Frank Zappa. Question number 2. Or number 3. Show us a band or an artist from the city, state, province, or region where you live. You can also use your hometown. Now, I showed this way back when I started in the BC. This is one I talked about them being from my hometown. My wife went to school with these two gentlemen. I went to college with this young man back here. I think he went too. I'm not sure. They were called The Peeling of Tangerine. This is their, I don't know if they have more than one album. I think this is it. Okay? You can find it on Discogs. They're selling for some outrageous price. It was reissued. I think it's even on CD somewhere floating around in Europe. Okay, Peeling of Tangerine. I also had the honor of teaching this gentleman's son. I believe he has since passed away. Okay, but my wife went to school with these two guys. I know them personally. We went to college together and taught his son. So, okay, Peeling of Tangerine. Question number 3. Question number 4, I'm sorry. Show us an LP, CD by an artist, okay, by an artist you personally met. Doesn't have to be signed. Okay, that was for the one I personally met. These guys are from my area too. They're from Western Pennsylvania. The Shondells before Tommy James. They're from Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Tommy James is from Michigan. He needed a band. He had a hit song. I did it in one of my earlier videos. Go back and look at it. I tell the whole story about Tommy James and Shondells and how the guys were in our area. As a matter of fact, that was the last concert I saw. The Shondells still play. Tommy James is on his own with another bunch of Shondells. Okay. As a matter of fact, I don't think they're allowed to use, the band I saw are the original guys. They weren't allowed to use their name, Shondells, because I guess that's his. But they called themselves Crystal Blue Persuasion. Okay. That was the name of the song they had. So Tommy James, Western PA. The Shondells are from Western PA. Okay. 5, show us a favorite jazz record. Guetz and Gilberto. This is sort of a bossa nova, jazzy, Latin flair to it. Gilberto, that's Stan Getz, and João Gilberto, the girl from Ipanema. It's on here. Nice history to this. They're credited for the bossa nova, I believe. Stan Getz, wild life he had. I guess he was married a couple of times. He mentioned, I think the third or fourth wife is the girl who sings, the girl from Ipanema on here, and I think it's Astrid Gilberto too. Astrid. Mazzy would know. Mazzy always talks about this one. But that's my favorite jazz band. But look, it plays well. All of it is very good. Mazzy, thrift store find, $1. Okay? Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so that's my jazz album. Show us a record by a female vocalist, singer, songwriter. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm going to show Linda Ronstadt, okay? Because you know that's my favorite. But I'm not going to do it because I show her all the time. I'm not going to show Linda Ronstadt, okay? Even though Linda Ronstadt's my favorite, I'm not going to show Linda Ronstadt, okay? I'm not going to show her, Linda Ronstadt, at all, okay? Not going to show her. It's not fair, okay? So I'll show someone else. Ella Fitzgerald. Okay, I was going to show the trio, but I thought that was going too far with this thing. Okay, Ella Fitzgerald. This is the Berlin series. She's and she does in Hamburg, the Opera House, Vienna, I believe. Ella Fitzgerald. If you don't have some Ella in your life, you better get some. Ella Fitzgerald. Okay. Show us a music book that you would recommend. Okay, hold on there. I got it. Dust and Grooves. Written by, I can't remember who the guy wrote it. Elion Paz. I believe he's Israeli. Okay. talks about people who collect music. Okay, and he shows, I don't know if you can see this, he shows their collections. And he interviews them, and it's really good. It's really a good book. It's an easy read, and he talks about people and their collections. Dust and Grooves. Really, really interesting. Dust and Grooves. Okay, so that's my music book. Show us a favorite orchestral or opera or choral record from any period. And I'm going to show this because this is Verdi's La Forza del Destino. This young lady is Theotine Price. Beautiful voice. This was my father's favorite album. My father could sing. He was an entertainer. We all Italians, you know, we just sing all the time. But my father knew every line, every verse in this whole album. We played it often. Sunday afternoon in the summer, with the windows open, you could hear my dad in the living room. This was playing, but my dad was singing. Great memories of my dad. So that's La Forza del Destino. Great recording too. Show us your most recent blind buy and tell us what it was about the album that prompted you to buy it. Well, Captain Spaulding turned me on to this dollar store. It's closer to him than me, but it takes me about a half hour, 40 minutes to get there. All albums are $1. And I've been there 3 or 4 times, and, you know, I've seen this twice there. It's called Kitty Hawk. And just the name struck me. Kitty Hawk. Now, if you notice, this is a jazz band. Did a little bit of research. This was a jazz band. There's a guitar, a sax, a drummer. There's no keyboard. There's no basses. But they play this, which is called a Chapman stick. The Chapman stick's 10 strings, has a wide range, and they use it. And it's a jazz band, and this is good. This is a compilation, from what I understand. This is their best work, Kitty Hawk. They weren't around long. They're out of the Los Angeles club scene, and I think they had 4 albums, 4 albums. But the only reason why was the cover, and the name Kitty Hawk. Who named the band Kitty Hawk? I thought it might have been maybe it was Orville and Orville. I can't remember who the other guys. Wilbur? Ridenbacher? That's popcorn. Anyhow, as I digress, because I don't know where the hell I'm going with that. Kitty Hawk. I like the cover. I like the name. Jazz band. It was good. Last question, my little guppy guys. Show a CD you own but really want it on vinyl. If you don't own any CDs, tell us about a record high on your want list. This is the Byrds' greatest hits. I have no Byrds. You think an old cooter like me would have something like that? The old guy that I am. So I wish I had this on vinyl. Byrds' greatest hits. So there you have it. 10 questions. Calvinwazoo. He has 140 subscribers as I look now on a computer. Go to his channel, subscribe. I will put a link below. Tell him Tony P sent you. God bless you. And since I'm going to give a shout out here to Josh from the Flip Side Vinyl Community. If you don't know him, you better find out. He's got a channel that's just exploding all over the place. That's why I got the Boston hat on, Okay. Guys, God bless you. Peace, love, rock and roll. Boom, pearl out.